Today I'm back with some crime reacts. This one is called Drunk Woman Has No Idea She Just Killed Two Kids. Very bad, very bad indeed. Chat, don't do that grime because you will do some time. And it's a Christmas season, bro. It's December today. This is make this day 15, but it is technically the 11th. It's 1:10 a.m. for me right now when I'm watching this. So yeah, bro. Christmas is less than 10 days away. You know, even during Christmas, bro, there's lots of bad things happening. Like only you know, yesterday or 2 days ago, technically, on the 14th, there was a massacre in Bondi, which was pretty close to me. I've been exactly, you know, where that happened, which is kind of crazy. And also all around the world there's crap going on, so, you know, don't add any, you know, just do your best. Do your best. There's no need to add any more pain and suffering and, you know, in the world. Try to have some good. Do your best though, you know. You don't need to be a superhero, but yeah, no need to add any more to this world, bro. There's enough bad going on, and it's Christmas, so yeah, Christmas coming soon. Let's get into the vid.
Children's birthday party. I passed out.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like that intro, bro. That was I was circling around again. No, I'm gonna be honest. I don't like that. Let's do that again. Hello. We're back with some crime reacts. Chat, don't do that grime, because you will do some time. No, that's bad. We're back with some crime reacts. This one is called Drunk Woman Has No Idea She Just Killed Two Kids. That's some very bad stuff. It's a Christmas season, chat. It's a Christmas season. You know? Don't be doing that grime. Come on, bro. Don't be doing that grime. I know you can do better than that. Don't be doing that grime. Enough bad stuff going on, bro. Only like 2 days ago, you know, there was a massacre down in Sydney, bro, at Bondi. You know, it's crazy to me a lot. You know, I've been to exactly, you know, where that shooting was taken, bro. I've like walked exactly where, you know, the pictures of where the shooters were, all that type of stuff. I've been on that same bridge. But and all across the world, bro, there's enough suffering. So please, chat, don't be adding your own grime to the world. Don't be doing your own grime. Don't be doing that grimy stuff. Come on, it's Christmas season. Come on. But yeah, bro, let's get into this vid. Drunk woman has no idea she just killed 2 kids.
The car just went through.
Let's walk in.
Children's birthday party. I passed out.
Okay, have you been drinking it all today?
Bro, a birthday party's... Oh, a child's birthday party.
A little bit, yes.
Okay.
A little bit, she says. Okay. Okay.
No!
A community is devastated
That must be like the father.
when the unthinkable happens. A car drives directly into a
Hold on, this is actually insane.
children's
This looks like a small town. Just like, you know, what I'm looking at.
celebration. As the victim's friends and
Why is she swerving? Bro, the road is there and then she swerves into a building.
families reel from the tragedy, they demand answers. What led to this harrowing
What? Out of everywhere, she swerved straight into the building.
event?
You probably are the most hated person in the United States.
The following report is based on official
pretty
police
deserved.
records. It's the afternoon of April 20th, 2024. The Monroe County
April 20th. Chat, that's my birthday. April 20th, 2024. 2025 now. Bro, this happened on my 18th birthday.
Central
What the heck?
Dispatch is abruptly overwhelmed with calls about a disaster that has just transpired at the Swan Boat Club in Newport, Michigan, 30 miles south of Detroit.
Oh my God. Keep this slow. My father's
This is
working.
crazy.
Why is the 911 answering the damn phone?
What? They were calling 911 and they ain't answer? Bro, what is going on?
Operator 2, what is your address for emergency?
And the car just went
This is
through at
disgusting.
a children's birthday party.
A children's birthday
Where are
party.
you at?
The Swan Boat Club.
The Swan Creek Boat Club?
Injured child is given
People
CPR.
on the floor. Someone ran a car inside. There's children everywhere. Someone just ran into the building and ran in.
We've got fire and EMS en route right now.
They ran us over.
Yes,
We need multiple ambulances.
We do have
This is
5
wild,
ambulances
bro.
en route, okay?
You're going to probably need more than 5.
Emergency responders
More
quickly
than
arrive to
5.
find a gaping hole
This
in the
is sad,
pavilion's
bro.
north.
Especially with kids. Like this is the most sickening things. Like when it's kids, and also, you know, when it's just unprovoked, like people that had nothing to do with it, you know. Because everyone's just living their own lives, you know. You know, maybe, like, you know, for you, I'm just like, you know, that, you know, the guy that you tune into the, you know, his streams a bit. Maybe you might find me a bit funny or whatever, or maybe, you know, you just watch some of my YouTube vids, and that's all I am to you. You know, because you got your own life. Same with me, same with everyone else, and everyone's just going through their own crap, bro. You don't really know what people are going through. You know, lots of people put on a brave face, but everyone has their own problems. And then you just minding your business, and sometimes there's a maniac or a drunk imbecile that just comes in and just messes up, like this here. Kid's birthday party. Little kids, bro, just trying to have a good time. And this lady, bro, she came straight off the road, swerving straight into the building. She was going straight and then straight. I don't know.
Wall. They observe that a child who has been removed from under the car is blue and unresponsive, receiving chest compressions from
Under
Good
the car.
Samaritans.
Under the car.
Okay.
This is carnage.
The firefighters
He's got a
are
gash
over
in his
here.
head. Bro, the little babies, bro. Little kids.
Which one?
She's the one that did it.
Man, can you come with me just for a second?
She's the one that did it. And she's just chilling there like that.
Are you driving? You driving the car? Can you come with me just for?
Bro, there's something, she's definitely drunk or she's on something else, because she just ran over a bunch of children and she's just this chill. This is not right. Like, this is not normal human behavior.
Second. You okay? Sit up. Are you okay?
She passed out. Did she really pass out?
I got you. What happened?
Did she really pass out?
I passed out.
Okay. Have you been feeling ill or anything like that?
Yes.
She informs the deputy that she takes medication that sometimes affects her memory. Her unconscionable actions today, however, will be recounted in shocking detail by security footage both inside and outside the building.
Were you here for the party?
No.
What were you
passed
out here
out.
at the boat club for? Are you a
I
member?
was just coming down here.
Okay.
She's a member, and that's how she makes her entrance.
Okay, have you been drinking it all today?
A little bit, yes.
You shouldn't be behind the wheel if you're drinking.
Wine? Okay.
Wine.
What's your name, hon?
Marcella
Marcella what?
Chenister.
66-year-old
a
Marcella
dumb
Marie
name.
Chedister has a long history with the Swan Boat Club. In 2017, she served as its commodore, the equivalent of the chapter president. While she sits in the back of the cruiser, emergency operations at the club escalate quickly.
Oh my gosh, they're getting stretches, bro.
But we need a deputy.
We need another ambulance?
You here? I don't know. Is anybody in here?
My stepmom is here with my kids. I'm trying to find her.
They're around here somewhere.
Can we get in through this way? Can we get in?
Yes. You guys working on an LZ? An LZ? You got okay. Hey, fellas, there's 2 aircraft.
As numerous victims are transported to
aircraft.
area hospitals with critical life-threatening injuries, Marcella is administered a field sobriety test. When she fails, she's placed in handcuffs.
Alrighty, so
Yeah. I've had a little bit. Bro, that's what so many people say.
What's going on today?
I went to lunch with some friends.
Okay, about what time was
You
that?
shouldn't be driving, lady.
Noonish
Okay, where was that at?
at Vernus.
At Verna's. What'd you drink there? Did you drink water, pop? Anything?
I had a glass of wine.
Just one glass of wine?
Yep.
Okay.
Bro, even a glass of wine, bro. Are you serious?
Okay.
And
so
you
one glass
driving.
of wine at Verna's. After that, what happens? You leave at noon. Where do you go?
That's too
Came
much.
home.
So you're going from Verna's to home?
Yeah.
And you left Verna's at noon?
Yes.
Okay. But then you said you went home first?
I'm home here.
Marcella and her husband are neighbors of the Swan Boat Club. She takes a breathalyzer test, which is required by Michigan state law.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Thank you.
My gosh, that was so scary.
Bro, shut your
While
mouth,
his wife
lady.
sits in the back of a patrol car,
He killed
Marcella's
some
husband
kids.
stands in the parking lot, awaiting clarification. He's about to learn about the unfortunate journey ahead.
Essentially, she had a little bit too much to drink. So
Stupid, bro.
she's going to be under arrest for operating intoxicated. Okay.
Why are you drinking
Obviously,
for,
this-
bro? Like, it's so dumb. It's actually so dumb. Firstly, like, risking it for, like, the people around you. Secondly, just for you, bro. Because then you're just going to get yourself in trouble as well. Like, it's not worth it, bro. You could get years in prison and, have blood in your hands of people dying. Or you just get fined or lose your license just for something, like, little. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. Get a lift with someone else. Or call it a cab or Uber or something.
It was a pretty traumatic scene here. So, I mean, what do you know? Did you see her today?
Yeah, I got up this morning. She went to lunch with some friends. I'm sure she drank her wine. She drinks every day.
She like an alcoholic.
She's an alcoholic and she's driving.
It's been a problem then.
There's
There's a lot going on. So, yeah.
Nah. I don't drink alcohol personally. I've never had a sip in my life. I don't do, I don't know, cigarettes, vapes. I've never done any of that stuff. And like a part of it is, especially with alcohol and stuff like that, really changes. Like you after a certain amount, like you lose control. You're not in fully control of your mind, like with alcohol, for example. Bro, I have enough self-awareness, bro. I have enough self-awareness in myself that I make it enough. I already make enough bad decisions as it is, It's not like I always make the best decisions and the smartest moves on the chessboard. Like I acknowledge that. And that's part of the reason I don't drink alcohol as well. I don't know how it'd be. Maybe I might be good. Maybe I might be horrific if I was drunk. But yeah, that's the reason being. And of course, health. Health is, I care about my health as well. And money. It's a lot of money. Have you seen that? Yeah, I've heard of it. I saw it at Kaz. But yeah, that's why I don't do that. And bro, in life, you barely got any, or you almost don't have any control about anything in life, bro. Who your parents are, you got no control. Who likes you, who loves you, who hates you don't have control of that. The weather, you don't have the control of that. Your health, you can prevent bad stuff by happening by making healthy choices, but bad stuff can still happen. You might be the healthiest person in your entire family and you might get cancer, bro. That's out of control. But your mind and your decisions and what you do, that's in your control. And once you have too much to drink or you take a certain drug, you're just a leaf in the wind. You're legit just a leaf in the wind. That's how I see it. And that's why I don't do it, bro. But this lady's, bro, she's so dumb, bro. Driving drunk and running over children.
Do you have any questions for me at all? No. Okay.
Marcella is taken to the ProMedica Monroe Regional Hospital, where a blood sample is collected and a wrist injury she sustained in the crash is treated. She's subsequently booked at the Monroe County Jail. When the server at Verna's is interviewed, she not only corroborates Marcella's claims about her dining experience, but states that she hadn't even finished her one glass of wine before leaving. If that was the case, then what triggered this costly blackout? The next day, detectives look to a sober Marcella for clarity about what happened between lunch and the catastrophe she brought with her several hours later.
Bro.
When you were done at Verna's, where did you go to?
Went to the boat club.
Straight to the boat club.
You went into the boat club.
Okay,
you
so-
crashed into it.
They were having a birthday party.
Do you recall going into the party at all?
She's
Being at the
legit-
party at all?
No.
Being in the
She's literally a party crasher. Literally a party crasher, bro.
bar at all?
I was in the bar.
While the party was going on?
Yes. Well, I thought the party didn't start till 3 o'clock.
Oh my god.
I really need you to think long and hard
Look at all the presents, bro.
about where you're at between noon and 3. We need to fill in that time gap.
I may have stopped home just to check on my husband to see what he was up to.
You're saying you went to the boat club and had a couple glasses of wine.
Yes.
And
Couple
then
glasses.
you walked from the bar at the boat club to the party,
To my car.
to
yeah.
your car.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you go back home then?
No.
Okay.
No.
So you walk back to your car. What happened when you get in your car? What do you remember?
That's where I don't really remember anything.
Marcella's story doesn't add up. There's definitely a 3-hour gap that she fills with details
You just
that
lost-
nobody corroborates.
you just lost 3 hours
The
of
detectives
memory.
will now attempt to acquaint her with reality.
We got the video, like we said. You didn't park and go in and then go back to your car and then drive into the building. Okay. You come down from where your house is, going very fast, and you just drove right into the building.
See, I don't remember any of that.
Marcella's trail of destruction began right out the gate. According to police reports, it's
You don't
believed that
remember.
as she reversed out of her driveway, she ran over a small pine tree. Then she smashed into the front of her neighbor's Ford F-150 parked in his driveway, pushing it back through a wooden fence and leaving behind
Bro.
plastic pieces matching her vehicle's model. From there, surveillance from both neighbors and the Swan Boat Club captured her speeding down the road, into the parking lot and
What are
directly
you doing? The road goes that way, bro. And you take this big turn.
through the building's
Full speed, no brakes.
northern wall.
No brakes whatsoever.
The only time she was on the premises that
Look at the shrapnel, bro.
day.
Oh
Knowing
my
that her
gosh.
experience of conversing at the bar and attending the birthday party is inaccurate, detectives hope Marcella may come clean about her drinking habits.
Again, these
Yo,
hard
what's up,
questions,
what's up, what's
Marcella.
up?
How often do you drink?
What's up, Jay? Are you good, bro?
I was drinking quite a bit there, but I've kind of switched over and I'm doing a free now.
What's up?
It's pretty late. You know, no, I've been streaming this long for like a minute now.
Free.
It's
I'm alright, bro, I'm
alcohol
alright.
free. Alcohol-free Cabernet.
Are you in Sydney?
Alcohol.
The only time she was on the premises that day. Knowing that her experience of conversing at the bar and attending the birthday party is inaccurate, detectives hope Marcella may come clean about her drinking habits.
Again, these hard questions, Marcella. How often do you drink?
I was drinking
tomorrow
quite
night,
a bit
okay.
there, but I've kind of switched over and I'm doing a free now.
What's
a
free, man?
It's alcohol-free. Alcohol-free Cabernet.
That's good. at least.
Alcohol-free Cabernet?
Mm-hmm.
So, did you take your medications yesterday? Is it like a daily thing that we
Yes.
take? Okay. Did you take them yesterday?
I did.
They say not to drink alcohol when you're taking these meds.
Correct.
Okay.
Bro, it says don't drink alcohol when you take these meds, but the lady who would take these meds is an alcoholic. Yeah, that's awesome. That's
So
great.
you knew that.
Is that like bloody Jip Rock, or is that what is that? Is that birthday cake? I don't know what that is.
But you still kind of cheated and had a glass of wine yesterday anyway. Okay.
Detectives appear unconvinced that Marcella's alcohol consumption was an isolated incident. The hard questions are only going to ramp up.
We talk to people. And when we asked them about Marcella, what do you think they said?
Alcoholic.
Probably I used to be a pretty heavy drinker.
Used to.
Try again.
Pardon?
Try again.
These
That I'm a
detectives
heavy
ain't playing.
drinker?
Yes. That you're an alcoholic.
Okay.
Because your level, you were a .21.
Is that very, very high?
Oh, that
I don't
sounds
know.
like a lot.
One glass of wine does not do that. 2 glasses of wine does.
So yeah, so she just straight up lied to the cops. Bro, this is a problem. This is the thing with addicts, bro. They always dismiss their problem. They don't see it as a problem. And that's what the problem is! Yeah, I used to be a heavy drinker. Get out of here, lady.
Doesn't do that. 3 glasses of wine doesn't do that. 4 glasses of wine.
Is it that much?
Yeah, that surprises me.
5.
That surprises me. Maybe because you're blackout drunk behind the wheel crashing, running over little kids, bro. Maybe that's why. Like, I didn't know. What, 0.2 something? Like, I don't really know. I didn't know it was this high, but the cop, you know, the detective saying not even 5 glasses of wine gets your blood alcohol that high.
Glasses of wine doesn't do that. 6 glasses of wine doesn't do that.
Bro, did she have a freaking bottle then?
Okay.
What
And
the heck?
even given your body type and, you know, other things. I'll give you, you know, probably 7 or 8 could get you there. The
7 or 8.
time of downsizing what we do is over. Okay? Minimizing what we do is over. So we're going to start fresh.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask you a very...
She had a whole keg? Bro. This lady's cooked. Everyone that they've interviewed that knows her says she's an alcoholic. When the cop first got her, she was like, oh, I had 1 glass. And she also was like, she didn't get to finish it. And then, throughout the time, she legit crashed a children's birthday party, crashed into a children's birthday party. And that place where she had lunch with her friends, 3-hour time span, apparently she doesn't remember what happened. And on top of that, she's taking medication that specifically says don't drink alcohol while on the medication.
Very blunt question.
Okay.
Are you an alcoholic?
I don't believe so.
Even as
That's what an alcoholic would say. That's what an alcoholic would say.
detectives confront her,
Oh my gosh.
Marcella remains adamant about having had only a modest amount of wine from the
A
time
modest
frame.
amount, bro. Bro, the breathalyzer says otherwise. What are you talking about?
She can recollect.
You know, I've been doing this job for 23 years, Marshall. Specifically investigations for 8. Okay? And so I've talked to a lot of people. And a lot of people that, you know, try to deceive me. Okay? And at this point,
The detective's onto it.
you are trying to deceive us with how much you drank yesterday and where you were at between noon and 3. So this is your one opportunity to tell us
Actual
the
photos.
truth and look truthful and not deceitful, because there's only going to be one of 2 ways that you're seen.
She looks like she would be alcoholic as well, bro. She looks all mangled in her hair, like everything.
One way, you're a liar, no good criminal.
Okay.
All right. Second way,
The first one, I think the first
sorry
one's
for what
legit.
happened. She wants to own up to what she did, and she wants to take responsibility.
Marcella is about to learn the true horrifying extent of the damage
Oh
she has
yeah, the
caused.
cops don't tell them. The cops didn't tell her, bro. I've seen a few of these, and they wait a while before they, like, say someone died. It takes a while for them to, like, tell the people that are, like, involved what happened. You know? Because they just want to get answers first. You know, see what they can get. And then they drop the bomb of, like, hey, you know, you killed these many people, or hey, this person's, you know, died.
You want me to tell you?
Sure.
Let's see her reaction.
Okay. You probably are the most hated person in the United States.
Why is that?
You drove your car into a kid's birthday party and killed 2 kids.
When Marcella's vehicle entered the building, it struck Mariah and her 2 children, 8-year-old Alana and 4-year-old Zane.
Whoa! An 8-year-old and a 4-year-old. Her 2 children, bro. Got 2 of them.
And killed 2 kids.
Bro, that car was going full speed.
When Marcella's vehicle entered the
I'm just trying to see if I can tell if she ever even tried to use the
Why
brakes.
is that?
And killed
8-year-old Alana and 4 vehicle entered the building.
Did she try to hit the brakes? I don't know. I'm trying to tell with the dirt. Like, with the dirt on the ground.
It's
party and killed 2 kids.
when Marcella's vehicle entered the building.
I think she tried to hit the brakes like last second, because when you see her driving, right, it's all consistent, but right here where my mouse is, all of a sudden there's more dust. So I think she tried to hit the brakes.
It struck Mariah and her
But that doesn't really help anything because she's going so freaking fast straight into a building.
2 children, 8-year-old Alana and 4-year-old Zane.
Oh my
While
gosh.
Zane was run over and pinned underneath the car, Alana was driven into a door frame leading into a vestibule.
What?
As survivors attempted to
Bro, hold on, what?
driven into a plane.
So Alana's 8 and Zane is 4.
While Zane was run over and pinned underneath the car.
So Zane was just underneath the car, which is the 4-year-old.
Alana was
Alana's the 8-year-old.
driven into a door frame leading into a vestibule.
I don't know what's a vestibule. I don't know what a vestibule is. Let me look this up. What's a vestibule? And a Tekkenber hall or lobby next to the outer door of a building. Okay, so that it's a little entrance room. Alana was driven into a door frame leading into a vestibule. So she was, or he, I don't know. I'm guessing she, Alana. I'm guessing she. Bang, right into her. Straight into a freaking door frame. So she got crushed, bro.
As survivors attempted to extract the children caught in the path of...
And legit, at the start of the vid, when it first happened, like the start of the vid, there was someone like, oh, one of the kids are blue in the face, and they got a giant, like, gash on their head.
the vehicle. Marcella was observed trying to force her way back into it.
What? Bro, right here, above me.
Mariah was brought to the Corwell Health Hospital in Trent.
Now, these guys, they full on just lifted up the car to try to free the children. I'm guessing these are like parents. Probably.
In critical...
Bro, this maniac tried to get back in the car.
They backtracked the children caught in the path of the vehicle. Marcella was observed trying to...
And then one of the poor mothers got to bloody hold her back.
Force her way back into it.
Yeah, she's a
Mariah
sicko.
was brought to the Corwell Health Hospital in Trenton in critical condition, but survived. Her children, however, were pronounced dead on the scene. Shortly after the crash, the
Both of her kids.
children's father, however, Corwell Health Hospital in Trenton in critical condition, but survived. Her children, however,
So Mariah's the mother.
were pronounced dead on the scene.
Alana, Zane. Both of your kids done in the same day.
Shortly after the crash, the children's father, Brian, arrived on the scene to learn the heartbreaking news.
No, 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 I'm begging you. I'm begging you.
Which one's the father? Is it the one at the bottom of the orange shirt?
Come on. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. No! Not me! Not me! Come on, bro.
Which one is the father? I'm confused.
I haven't done nothing. I haven't done nothing, bro. No. No. Please, just let me go. Let me go. No. You're lying. This is a dream. This is a dream right now, bro. Please wake me up. I can't breathe. I'm sorry, guys. I can't breathe.
Which one's the father? Okay, he was... Oh, what the heck? Hold on.
Come on.
Were pronounced dead to learn the heartbreaking news.
No.
So there's 3 blokes. So there's one... Is that a cop? And another dude? So this... I didn't know there was a... So this guy in the middle that's blurred is the father.
I'm begging you.
And then... I don't know. They're just hugging? I'm just a bit confused.
Come on. No. Please, 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 just let me go. Let me go. No.
So is that the father?
No, no, you're lying. This is a dream. This is a f***ing dream right now, bro. Please wake me up.
I can't breathe. So sorry, guys.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
So that's the father, I'm guessing, of the two kids.
To get somebody to look do these kids. Do we need to get a paramedic? Okay. Come on.
One of the paramedics.
Come on, we need you, bro.
Who did it? Who did it? Was it someone reckless? Who did it?
a drunk.
So he's just, yeah, he's just in shock. That's why they're asking for paramedics just in case.
Bro, we never in custody.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
She's in custody, bro. They got her, bro. She's in custody, bro.
So I'm just guessing these are just his friends or whatever.
They got her, okay?
This is a nightmare. It has to be.
Is this a cop or is this like part of the boat club or something?
There's no
It's a
other
friend.
way. This ain't happening right now. This ain't happening. And there's no
There's no explanation for it.
The only one who could possibly offer an explanation is Marcella, yet she appears to have none whatsoever.
Oh, no.
He's acting as dumb as a rock.
Many more are at the hospital in critical condition right now.
Oh, no.
Adults as well.
That is why I'm trying to get the truth from you, Marcella, so I can tell the prosecutor that you're not a low-down, dirty drunk that wants to go out there and kill kids.
Oh, gosh, no.
The sergeant detective informs Marcella that he oversaw the autopsies of the two children. In his police report, he observed that not once did she ask about why she was arrested until this interview.
So,
That's so true. Oh my gosh.
there's one thing I want to leave you with, Marcella, because I'm tired of being lied with. You did this. You did this.
I see a
You see
reaction.
that kid there?
That's the
You
kid.
did that. You did that. You did that. And you continue to lie to me.
I'm not lying.
You
Nice.
did this.
I'm not saying that I didn't, but I certainly don't remember. I don't recall.
That's not gonna.
She's way too chill. She obviously got issues, bro. Showing pictures of the autopsy of the children, two kids that you killed at a birthday party. A normal person would not be that calm.
Cut it.
Oh, I don't know what is.
I know it's not what you're telling us. So, I'm not going to beat my head against the table here getting the same story. So, I'll call for the CO to come down and get you.
The interview ends and Marcella is taken back to her jail cell. Marcella and Donald's home was searched on April 22nd. In a single trash bin, 23 empty 187 milliliter Sutter Home wine bottles were located, along.
And she says she's not an alcoholic. She says she's not an alcoholic. She says she's not an alcoholic. She said she, you know, when the cop was like, when we ask people, you know, how they would describe you and what they think of you, what would you say? She said, I used to be a heavy drinker.
With 2 empty cinnamon-flavored whiskey bottles, despite her insistence that she avoided hard liquor.
Sure.
On April 29th, the Michigan State Police Crime Lab returned with Marcella's toxicology results, showing that she not only had a BAC of 0.18 at the hospital, but that she had gabapentin in her bloodstream.
Hold on.
Marcella of 0.18 at the hospital.
The results show that blood tested 18 grams of alcohol per milliliter of blood at 99.9 level of confidence. So that's really high.
But that she had gabapentin in her bloodstream.
Gabapentin used to treat nerve pain, common side effects, dizziness, drowsiness, or sleepiness. She's got that in her system and she's driving a car. Bro, yeah.
Marcella Marie Chedester was charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder, 2 counts of operating while intoxicated causing death, and 5 counts of operating while intoxicated causing severe
Lock
injury.
them up.
She pleaded not guilty to each count. According to multiple
Not
news
guilty.
outlets, when the case went to trial, Marcella's defense argued that her neuropathy and not solely alcohol consumption was the culprit behind the crash.
Why are you driving?
In the end, she was found guilty on all counts
Facts,
on March
good.
6, 2025.
Why are you driving?
The judge at her sentencing referred to the crimes as what may have been the most tragic and heartbreaking case the courtroom had ever seen. She was subsequently sentenced to 25 to 50 years in prison, which she's currently serving at the Women's Huron Valley Complex in
That's a
Ypsilanti,
life sentence for
Michigan.
her. That's a life
If
sentence
you'd like
for
to
her.
see select new videos early and help
She's
us keep
66.
uncovering cases.
She's 66. That's a life sentence, bro. She's gonna die in jail. Kid's birthday party, you know. I'm gonna assume based on the 2 kids that got hit and their ages, like, you know, they were under 10 years old. The kid's birthday party, you know, friends over, family, having a good time, and this drunken imbecile comes in, and then she's trying to muck around with the cops, saying, "Oh, I had a sip, bro." They search the house, they find all these alcohol bowls in her bin, a bin legit just full of alcohol bowls. Disgusting, bro.